Think of genital autonomy advocates and genital integrity advocates as a sect of a religion, like Christians, Muslims, whatever. Sure, that will get you far to make the differentials between the two, but there are many different types of Muslims and Christians. And if you put two different types of Christians or Muslims of the exact same religion in a room, you're very well likely going to have a fight. I already described those genital autonomy advocates and genital integrity advocates in last week's video, but now we are going to do a deep dive to truly understand why you can belong to one of those two groups but still find yourself in a heated debate and potentially blocking others within your own group, and how to work effectively with like-minded people. This is perhaps one of the more important videos I made. Forgive the cringe acronyms I gave to these groups. Also, if I used you as an example and I misidentified your placement in this pyramid right here, please correct me in the comments. So let's jump straight into it. So in the genital integrity category, we have the BIGS, bodily integrity group, which is protect all people and sometimes even animals from all elective surgeries, circumcision, wisdom teeth, tonsils, etc. So an example of this, think of Carter Steinhoff. He actually did an interview with us, and he talked about wisdom teeth and the importance of them and how we shouldn't just be taking them out. Maybe even Brett Johnson could fit in this group because he is a vegan. Definitely go ahead and check that one out. It is an old one. Now, the second group we have here for genital integrity are GIPS. Now, GIPS is the genital integrity purists, which is protect all people from genital cutting through any means necessary. Zero tolerance. 18 plus, 21 plus, doesn't matter. You should never get a circumcision. Bloodstained men is perfect for this example. They will do everything in their power to try to end circumcision. The good, the bad, the ugly. Steal other people's content. Show babies getting circumcised uncensored. Show babies crying in pain in the audios of the backgrounds of their videos. Show pro-cutter content. Wear eye-catching uniforms out in public. Have vulgar signs. Everything that they can legally do and get away with to try to end circumcision, they will do. So they fit perfectly in the genital integrity purist spot. Now, for genital autonomy, we have the GAPs. Genital autonomy purists just protect children and infant against genital cutting, circumcision, and transitioning until 18. You can think of Daniel Rold. He did a interview on Pods stating that, hey, if you want to circumcise yourself for religious reasons, wait until you're 18. Also, Marilyn Milos, I believe, also is a GAP. Now, the other group for genital autonomy are GARs. Now, GARs are the genital autonomy religious exempted people. So it's protect all children except those whose religions demand they have their children to undergo circumcision. So an example of this, while Intact Global doesn't strictly believe this, this is how they functionally operate. Intact Global, they want to ban circumcision for people that are 18 and under unless it is in their religion to get circumcised or in their parents' religion to get circumcised. The other group of genital autonomy advocates are the parental choice, or PCs. So they believe the parents get to choose what to do with their baby, but they should be informed by sitting through a class and get to learn about circumcision months before having to make the choice, that no doctor should deceive parents into circumcising their kids. And moreover, a lot of them believe that once the parents learn more about circumcision, they're going to not elect to do it because circumcision's messed up and common sense should take over. Now, a lot of PCs sympathize with the movement, but won't join it. For instance, Paige Bushman. Now, if you disagree with Paige Bushman belonging in the intactivism pyramid, I'm going to explain later why you think that in this video. Even though she went to the New Hampshire bill hearing and she fought for educating parents on the harms and potential dangers of circumcision. Okay, so there is a special group of intactivists worth mentioning for sure. It is the My Body, My Choice. So the My Body, My Choice is the largest group of intactivists in my observation. They don't really care what you do to other babies. They just care about their own bodies. You could chuck them off skyscrapers. They wouldn't care. If it doesn't affect them, it's not their problem. They only care about their own autonomy. You'll see many of them in the Forgin server and the Foreskin Restorers servers. They often lurk around and won't let others know in their lives that they care about this issue or publicly. At best, a very few will make devices, but many are willing to donate to things that will self-serve them, like donating to Forgin, because potentially Forgin has the ability to regrow their own foreskin back and whatever else got cut from circumcision. Now, from those listed, you can decide what groups you are comfortable working with or not with. Typically, in my experience, it's one up and one down that typically work well together. So if you're a GAR, which is the Genital Autonomy Religious Exempted, you're going to be okay working with the Genital Autonomy Purists and the Parental Choice people, or the PCs. These three are going to be relatively okay with you to work with. But however, if you're a GAP, a Genital Autonomy Purist right here, you're probably not going to want to work with the Parental Choice people too much because they're a little too far away from what you want to do. And obviously, if you go to the outer rungs here, like the bodily integrity, the bigs right here, they're going to probably only want to work with the genital integrity purists, and that's about it. Like, if you check out the Carter's interview, he doesn't hold back his feelings for what I believe he was talking to the GAPs on down. He had some pretty big words. At least that's how I interpreted the interview. Now, if you are mad at me for saying Paige Bushman is on the intactivism pyramid, and you're like, there's no way Paige Bushman is an intactivist, even though all of her kids are intact, and she did fight for a bill to educate parents before circumcising them in New Hampshire. So she spoke out in front of a lot of people, and she took time out of her day to do so. That's probably because she is a PC, and you are a genital autonomy purist or a genital integrity purist on up. So you're one of these three most likely if you think that Paige Bushman doesn't belong on the intactivism pyramid. See how that works, guys? You probably wouldn't work with Paige Bushman if you had the choice. So identity and feeling like you fit in are very important. So when you get a new intactivist person that wants to go ahead and join the movement, figure out what kind of intactivist he is. If he's leaning GAR right here, if he's leaning towards this, show him people that are genital autonomy purists and parental choice people, and even his own group of genital autonomy religious exempted. Like, show him these three. Don't go to the bigs. Don't be like, oh hey, you brand new intactivist person, here, meet these people. He's gonna be like, what? They're crazy. That's wild. They're so argumentative. Why are they so passionate or whatever? Why do they care about all this other stuff? So point being is, you don't want to scare off newcomers with people who are too lenient and others who are too extreme. So that would be like if there's a person who is a genital integrity purist, don't show him people that are GARs. That's just going to make a genital integrity purist really upset that, oh yeah, you believe in a child's autonomy unless the parent's religion dictates otherwise. Insert name calling here. Have him meet these three people, right? Makes sense? The only group that is compatible with every group is the My Body, My Choice people. Now, the only reason why I say that is because you probably won't even see them because they're not making what they know public, unless they are making a device or they're trying to figure out a way to restore better or to regenerate better. Like the My Body, My Choice people, they can get along with essentially every single group up and down this pyramid because some of them, a very few of them, make devices, or they're trying to promote a cause that serves everybody. So these guys are the only group that is compatible with all 5 of these groups. But I mean, even then, I don't know, the bodily integrity group might have an issue with the My Body, My Choice, but I really don't think so. And also, I'm not saying that the My Body, My Choice people, I'm not saying that they are the ones that exclusively donates to or invents restoration technology exclusively. There's a bunch of other intactivists like Anthony Squadro, who I believe is a GIP, which is genital integrity purist. He's made the Air Force tugging device. Ron Lau did an interview on Potts, the inventor of TLC Tugger, and he's protested circumcision, made awesome intactivist songs, and I think he's a GAP, but once again, I could be wrong on these labels, so let me know if I'm wrong about that. I know some people hate being put into a box, but being able to put 95% of intactivists in a box so you can understand better how to deal with each other, also who is the best compatible to team up with, this is going to help you with your mental load and with cognitive ease, with so much with the movement. I'm also not trying to say one group is better than the other. Just because you're at the top doesn't make you the best. Just because you're at the bottom doesn't make you the worst, or whatever. I also think all groups of intactivism have something to offer. I do believe this is a big reason why lots of people do leave the movement though, or don't stay in too long, because it's a dangerous assumption that just because somebody waves the intactivist banner, they are going to think like you. That's just not true. It's just going to lead to hurt, arguments, frustrations, and disappointment. Now, if somebody is waving the genital integrity purist flag, then yeah, expect them to think like you. Understanding the pyramid I just showed you, you are not going to have as many issues with others because you're going to understand at least where your disagreements are coming from. So guys, let me know what kind of intactivist you are down in the comments, or let me know you think I'm an idiot and why. Also, please like this video as well and share this to get this out to other intactivists so we can promote understanding in our community. Have a great one. Bye.